teacher's copy. What the give you? Man tells wife he was joking when he proposed 20 years ago. Pranked? Me and the boys wearing masks to stay safe during the outbreak. Boomerangs are just single player first bees. It's hard to argue with his assessment. Sure, death is scary, but remember the Toy Story 3 monkey? Teacher, don't leave the class without copying the things I wrote. Gen Z. Watching Avengers Endgame. Me, pauses to take a screenshot. Brain, enable subtitles. It'll make the meme more understandable. Me. Parents, you're grounded. Introverts. My computer watching me search for new computers. Divorce lawyers waiting to open up next month. If you are born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you die poor, it's your mistake. People who has been shot while being robbed. Dolphins are returning to Italy, meanwhile in the Netherlands. Kid with disability uses it to his advantage for a Mad Maximum cosplay. Venice, the dolphins are coming back. Chernobyl. You aren't freaking out. Why are you so calm during the pandemic? That's my secret. I'm always anxious. Dad doesn't want dragon. Family gets dragon anyway. Dad and the dragon. You're coughing. Panic. You realize you left the stove and it's probably just smoke coming from the house fire. Calm. China declares dogs as pets and not for eating as livestock. It is evolving, just slowly. Dad doesn't want chair. Family gets chair anyway. Dad and chair. Dolphins have returned to Italy, meanwhile in Africa. Infamous volcano Krakatoa erupts near Indonesia. That's another one for apocalypse bingo. When the 5G towers give you COVID-19 and you begin emitting your own Wi-Fi. If you think girls are dramatic, you've obviously never seen a guy whose video game just lagged. You wouldn't get it. When you say okay boomer to a 50-year-old. When an 80-year-old says okay boomer to you. Human children are toxic. When you're in the shower and the water goes in the direction of your arm. Work to bender. People going out after the quarantine in Italy. The dolphins that thought we went extinct. Netflix, are you still watching? Someone's daughter. PlayStation and Xbox heads remind consumers it's okay to be friendly. Nintendo, peace was never an option. Girls in quarantine, oh it's so boring, I wish I could go out with friends. Boys in quarantine. China declares dogs as pets and not for eating as livestock. Advancement made. Stone Age. Greenland now has no known cases of coronavirus. I'm inevitable. And I am Greenland. Forcefully shutting off your computer. What it looks like. What it feels like. When someone leaves your room without closing the door. Isolation has taught me that nobody wants to talk to me. I knew that before we were isolated. Same. Robber breaks into home. Americans, you are no longer a trespasser, you are now a target. Boy 4 beats coronavirus while also fighting cancer with grueling chemotherapy. The kid to God, is that the best you can do? Getting out of class early because my professor's dog ate his notes. Well, how the turntables. Canadians when someone pours maple syrup on their pancakes. More. When you invite the lonely kid to play Lego with you. I dispense wisdom. What is your wisdom? Games are best played with friends. That's a good wisdom. COVID-19 symptoms include lack of taste. People who find me attractive. March to stop the spread of COVID-19. You'll be the first to die, but I like your enthusiasm. El Chapo after being placed in a maximum security prison for the 87th time. Bro, I'm out of here. The world, if every phone had the same charging cable. Chinese guy goes for a late night snack. The global economy. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Thanks to coronavirus, dolphins have returned to Italy. Meanwhile in Scandinavia, millennials waiting for the housing market to crash so they can buy their first home. Me, mom, can I get a cat? Mom, we have a cat at home. Cat at home. Sure, Jesus can turn water into wine, but I can turn your girl into mine. 14-year-olds with perfectly good lives, when they hear a Billie Eilish song, everyone is happy except me. This was also a source of entertainment when I was kid. Sorry, I couldn't resist. How the coronavirus spreads. If you don't know this rug, I feel sorry for your childhood. There have been no major disasters in April so far. You think your lag is bad? It took Jesus 3 days to respawn. My computer, when I use it to look for a new computer. Churches in the Dark Ages, when they see a sinner, just beat the devil out of it. Special effects in movies. Special effects in TV shows. Your family, it's just a cough. The doctor, it's just a cough. Google. Aquaman star Amber Heard faces prison time for defamation of Johnny Depp. We won. How to build a nether reactor, Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.8.0. Those were the glory days. Me asking my dad for cookies. My mom who already told me no. What religion is this again? Using Discord. Teachers. Using some unreliable app no one has ever heard of. Teachers. Most of us are under quarantine. But there are plenty of essential workers doing their hardest to keep the world running. Thank you, if you are one. This onion won't make me cry. Your son in the future will be a TikTok star. When dogs in China aren't livestock anymore, but they don't mention cats. Oh no. Pimples? 0. Blackheads? 0. Number of times I check class notes that I took picture of? 0. I don't belong in a tank. Just kidding. This is awesome. When you're part of a group chat, but never actually contribute anything to the conversation. Me, downloads app, please read Artemi, yes. Me walking into a public restroom, and not seeing any urinals. I sense I've made a mistake. Girls, boys don't experience true sadness. Boys. Looking for something to eat. Sitting in front of the computer. People in self-isolation. Oh Panzer of the Lake, what is your wisdom? Yeet is for power and Kobe is for accuracy. Nobody is born cool. Except of course, YouTube musicians who put lyrics in the description. Research shows that girls play with their hair when talking to a guy they like. Girls talking to me. Year 536 was the worst year to be alive. What happened? 2020. Americans not welcome due to virus, say Mexicans. Well, how the turntables. Facts. If you want to use this template, you have to use the actual Minecraft font. Uganda confirms 45 positive cases of COVID-20. It's a surprise. That will fuck us later. Pizza that arrived 13 minutes early. What could you give me? Me. Everything. COVID-19. Nurses and doctors. You. Billie Eilish. I was born at a very young age. 14-year-old girls. I'm never gonna emotionally recover from this. Me. Turns on my 5G. Every Karen in a 5-mile radius. We are all gonna die. Stream snipers.